I was feeling better, and I felt like I would soon be able to stand tall, walk strong, and be well. Like every other week, I wondered whether this would be the week I fully got better. My pain didn't increase after that last therapy session, so I was still walking well. I once again decided to start doing push-ups, starting with 30 this time, when the last time I started with 20. And instead of increasing it by 10 every day, I decided to only do it every other day. This went very well, and when I got to 50 on Thursday, it was much easier than the last time I made it to 50. Other than that, nothing noteworthy happened before the first therapy session of the week. At therapy, we started off with a new step, and I made it all the way up to 1,020 steps on the new level of resistance. So right out of the gate, we were seeing progress. Then we went to the leg press, and the therapist decided to raise the back of it a little, and this made it easier to do than before. So once again, I was able to press 100 pounds, or a little over 45 kilograms. I even did it for a bit with one leg at a slightly lower weight level. After that, my legs felt pumped and not really tired at all. We then did some side lunges, about 10 to each side. After that, we did sit to stands. And because the therapist had seen that I could do it relatively easily, she had me hold a weighted ball to increase the difficulty of the movement. This went well, with my arms getting tired before my legs did. We then did hurdles, with my feet clearing around 8 inches, or about 2 decimeters, off of the ground. We then walked for a bit, after which we stretched on the table. The stretches we did were all the normal ones, but we also did a couple new ones. One, to try to force my one leg to stay down while the other was picked up. And the other was to hopefully force my hips to quit poking out behind me by having me lie face first on the table, then try to bring my heel up and touch my butt. To conclude the session, we worked on my neck, and that went well. Between sessions, I kept on walking and doing push-ups, and when I weighed myself this week, I had gained 10 pounds since I started physical therapy, which was a huge improvement for me. Going to the therapist next, I was feeling really tired, and that affected my ability to do some of these exercises. Anyway, we started with the new step, and because I was so tired, I was only able to get to 800 steps. We then went to the leg press, and instead of doing the same weight as last time, I could only do 80 pounds, or a little over 36 kilograms. And I wasn't even able to do it for half the amount of time I usually do it for. We then did toe taps on a foam-covered block, then step-ups onto it. The reason for this is because the foam would add a bit more instability, thus causing me to use more balancing muscles. The next thing we did was a new exercise. This exercise was using a mirror on the wall. I was supposed to lift my leg up without tilting to one side or the other and step over a cone. After doing that with the mirror and balance beams, we tried it walking without those things. During all of this, I realized something. The front of my thighs were sore, much more than usual. And I realized it was because I was doing push-ups. And in my efforts to keep my body straight, those muscles were being used much more than they were used to. Once that exercise was accomplished, we went onto the table and did those stretches. The first thing we did was a modification of the new stretch we did last time, with me laying on my belly and the therapist moving one leg while trying to keep me from tilting. After that, we did the normal stretching, and then when I sat up, she had me try to cross my legs and pull them up over my knee. I did this around 10 times each side. Thus ended another week of therapy. I was happy and getting healthy, and it would only get better from here on out. When would I be fully recovered? I didn't know. When would my journey end? I still wouldn't be able to give you an answer. The only thing I would be able to tell you is that I was still on this journey from arthritic to athletic, and I couldn't wait to find out what would happen next. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, share it so others can enjoy this series. Talk to y'all later. Bye.